Hey guys, Smart here. Good old Atlantic Canadian bushcraft, just a little ridge line. My homemade shelter. The shelter is definitely going to change. It's way too low. You got to crawl in and out. It's a pain in the ass. So, you can see the flex here. So I'm going to bring that up about 3 feet on each tree. That should give me here in the peak about 2 feet. Hopefully I'll experiment. I'll pop out the little corner pegs or whatever. That I'm not worried about. As far as chimney, even if I had to, if the peak came up right to the tip of that, I would just put on, I have another extension, so I'd have another 30 inches. It's no big deal. You see the red light there. Peter's got red light going on. Anyways, we made the stove. Bought everything at the local hardware store. 35, 40 bucks. Pretty sweet. Little camo tarp action. This welding blanket that I use, you can see I cut the whole way. I butchered it. So I'm going to fix that. And I'm going to try to get one of those little metal stainless steel sleeves that will accommodate the... And then I'm going to tape and bolt it right to the welder's blanket there that I got. I don't know if I can zoom in and see it, but that thing is actually held together. You can sort of see it right in the center of the screen. It's a nut and a bolt. So all 4 corners have a nut and a bolt that pins it all together. So it's really hard to see. But I'm going to put more in, and then I'm going to make it so that the gap is closed off. I thought it was going to melt the welder's blanket. I've never played with it before. Anyways, let's go inside here. It's a little bit smoky. The fire's kind of on its way out because we were thinking about leaving here soon. We keep saying that for the last hour and a half, 2 hours. So it's just nice and cozy in here. Fire sucks. I got a bunch of wet wood in there. We're gonna let it go down, but that's all right. I didn't have a lot of time to cut firewood today, so I was putting everything together. So the homemade stove worked great. It didn't even burn the sticker off the door. It did pretty much everywhere else. A lot of color changing going on. But we did a big burn. We have no back wall, no front wall. And at one point it was -3 outside, and we got it up to 16 degrees in here without even having 4 walls. So it's pretty good.
That's probably 7.
Yeah, it's only 6 or 7 in here now, but we got a thermometer here. There you go, almost 10. But the fire's starting to die down now and stuff, so it's not raging like it was. I just wanted to have it raging. Peter and I wanted to get it we got it going crazy, just to kind of push it and see how much we could get out of this little guy. It's wicked. So it's a great little way to make a stove. I can tell you it costs $40. Get comments from people that I've shared on other platforms that like, man, you're handy with tin snips. But to be honest, I didn't use a whole lot of tin snips just to cut that stovepipe and the door. And you can tell how dull my tin snips are because look at that cut. It's horrible. So these are all prefabbed end caps for furnace ductwork. They're 8x14. You just basically they all just basically go right together. You just drill a hole, put a nut and a bolt through it. So it only took a couple hours to make. You say, Pete? Pretty successful first day testing, eh? Yeah, man, worked good. Worked really well.
I might add the rivets on the doors were smart.
Oh, yep. Peter's happy with the rivets. Yeah, that was the only thing I did rivets with the door hinge.
Oh, it's smart though. That's the only thing.
The hinge we needed the hinge, but I mean, I could have bolted the hinge like the rest of the construction. I don't know, something to do. So I changed it up and I used rivets. Guys, they're aluminum rivets, which I was really scared of, but there was no damage to them. You see the door took some heat, but not too bad. The fire's pretty much dying off now. We're just going to let it die out and eventually walk out of here. We've still got a few kilometers to walk out of here in the dark, so that's always a good time. And that was heavy on the sarcasm meter there. I can tell you right now, hey Pete, sucks. We're just chilling. Our feet by the fire, it's warming up.
It's working great. It's working great.
Oh,
It's working great.
I wonder how bad. I'll hurt myself if I reach in and grab that. I'll just try to lift that up a little bit there, just for a second. A little grate I got in there. A little air in there.
Those are great there.
I got a grate inside there, you see. Every once in a while, I'll just take a stick in there and just prop it up in that air. Plus, this isn't sealed. There's nothing sealed about this. Look, if you know, when the fire is raging, you can see the fire. You can see the glow coming out of the corner. You even see a little puff of smoke every once in a while. But the smoke takes the path of the least resistance, which is still the chimney. So even though a little bit of smoke comes out, it's nothing to be concerned about. As long as you've got some decent ventilation. But anyways, the stove was a huge success. Really, really happy with the stove. So we're just enjoying one last Diet Pepsi, everybody. And then we'll kind of make our way out of here eventually. But it's so cozy that we're in no rush. We're dropping hard because the fire's going out. And we only got a roof.
This is the weather, buddy.
Cool. A little bit of cloud, -5. Tomorrow during the day, fabulous. It'll be breezy, but a mix of sun and cloud and a high of 2 degrees. Now the
Wanna come off the
temperature
tarp,
is
that's
actually
for
going to
sure.
warm up further tomorrow evening, 5 degrees. But then, to go with that, 30 to 40 millimeters of rain. Rain! Could be snow. As well, to go with the rain, wind gusting from 50 to 80 kilometers per hour. So batten down the hatches for all of that. With that said, that 5-degree temp Saturday night will be your
Yikes.
daytime.
I'll cuddle with the wife tomorrow. Netflix and chill.
But then sunshine is going to be part of your work week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, evening to Thursday.
Be nice to have some real firewood, but I'll cut some up next time we're out.
Exports is the exclusive home to worldwide certified vehicles. When you extend your warranty with Carson
We'll be back. Awesome.
We'll be back.